Did you know that the lighting in the beginning of your videos can actually affect how many people stick around and how many views you end up getting? And it doesn't matter what it's like in the middle or what it's like at the end, but the beginning is going to matter way more. Or did you know that you shouldn't post another video on YouTube after you get a 1 out of 10 on YouTube Shorts for at least 24 hours? Well, both of those tips are going to be really small in comparison to the last tip I'm going to be sharing with you, which is by far the most important, because in this video, we're going to cover 7 YouTube Shorts hacks that you didn't know that are scientifically proven to help you get more views, help you get more subscribers. And this creator just used these hacks to gain 1.3 million subscribers in a 30-day period, and this creator was able to gain 1 million subscribers in just 48 hours by simply implementing these hacks. And both of these creators struggled to grow before they started to implement these things in their content, and boom, once they did, they started to get more views and more subscribers. The first hack that you didn't know big creators are using on you is they're increasing the brightness in the first 3 seconds of their videos on YouTube Shorts. The reason for this, it's going to stand out a lot more. Think about it. When somebody is scrolling through YouTube Shorts and they see something bright, their eyes are going to latch onto it, and creators are doing this to increase the retention that they're getting in the first 3 seconds of their video. And it's something that I strongly suggest that you implement too, because I see so many of you, you're in a dark screen, the room isn't well lit, or whatever the case is, and it actually hurts the amount of views that you're getting. Think about it. Think about how many people scroll YouTube Shorts with their brightness all the way down or brightness at medium, and you need to make your thing bright to make it stand out from everybody else's. You need to make sure that you're doing this. The second hack that you need to make sure you're implementing is once you get a 1 out of 10 video on YouTube Shorts, you need to let that video breathe for at least 24 hours, and there are a few reasons for this. First and foremost, when YouTube has momentum with one of your posts, you want to let it push it as much as you can, because all the initial momentum that you could get in the beginning is going to help you in the long term. And if you make the mistake of posting another video that YouTube doesn't like, it could kill the momentum that that other video has. In addition, you want to make sure that the next thing that you post is going to be as good as that video or better than that video, because what you want to do is start the viral loop on YouTube where they show somebody one piece of content and then you upload another piece of content, and guess what they do? They show that other person that other piece of content, or maybe the person likes the second piece of content and now they get shown the first piece of content. You see where I'm going here? This is how you actually create a catalog of content on YouTube. But I do want to warn you, I have 5 more tips, and the last one is by far the most important. But before we can dive into them, I need you to smash that subscribe button. If you want to go click on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, I literally upload a video every single day about how to grow on these platforms. In addition to that, just created a free YouTube growth course. You can get it to pinned comment below. It's going to tell you things like the best hashtags to use, the best time to post, because unfortunately, I'm not going to have time to cover those things in this video. What are you waiting for? It's literally 100% free. Just go to the pinned comment below. The next hack is that you need to be looking at the trending tab on YouTube. And I'm not talking about just the YouTube Shorts trending tab. Instead, you want to be looking at what's trending for long form and for short form, because essentially you want to be able to find a content gap. A content gap is going to be something that's getting a lot of views, but there's not a lot of content about it. So for example, if something happened in the news and that thing happens to be trending and it's in your niche, or it's something that you can tie into your niche, if you're able to make a video about that, you can then get sucked in to the YouTube algorithm and it pushing out so many views to you. Because if you don't understand how the YouTube algorithm works, it's incredibly simple. Somebody logs onto YouTube, they watch a video a certain length in a certain format, shorts or long form, and on a certain topic. And then the next time they come to YouTube, YouTube is going to use their past watch history to infer what they're going to want to watch next. So ideally, they're going to show them another video on that similar topic. Maybe it could be an update, maybe it could be a completely different take, maybe it could be something about that, but it's tied to a different niche. And this is exactly what you need to make sure that you're doing. And the trends changed every single day on YouTube. So I would do this every single day. In fact, I would even think about doing it multiple times a day, in the beginning of the day and in the evening, because just like that, the trends change. Now, I do want to warn you, YouTube Shorts right now is an unprecedented opportunity. YouTube has made it easier than ever before for you to get monetized. They made it easier than ever before for small channels to get views, and they've made it easier than ever before for you to be able to find your ideal audience. In fact, YouTube was way harder a year ago, 3 years ago, 7 years ago, and it's easier than it's ever been before to start a YouTube channel, to be successful on YouTube, and to monetize YouTube. So please make sure you don't skip these next few hacks, because if you do, it could be the ignorance that actually stops you from growing on YouTube. Hack number 4, and this one is really, really important for all of you small channels. You need to stop making content about you. Nobody cares about you. Make content about things that people actually care about. For example, I am a firm believer, although I have almost 600,000 subscribers, nobody cares about me. They just want to grow on YouTube, they want to grow on Instagram, they want to grow on TikTok, so that is what I'm delivering to them. I don't talk to you about my life. I don't talk to you about the house I just bought. I don't talk to you about the cars I drive or the watches I wear. And the reason for that is simply because I just want to deliver value for what you're trying to get the value from here. And you need to make sure that you're doing this, especially if you're posting on YouTube Shorts. Now I know, saying some things about your personality could make people like you even more, but in the beginning, you can't be too focused on that. Instead, you need to be focused on getting the wedge in so that you can then expand the things that you talk about. If you start off too broad, then nobody's actually going to latch onto what you're talking about. And I do want to warn you, a lot of creators are going to take this advice and they're going to go super niche into something that not that many people search for, not that many people look for, and not that many people watch content about. That would also be a mistake. You need to be going after something that has a big enough audience that you're able to get tens of thousands of views, but is also small enough that the big creators within your niche probably aren't going to mess around with it, because if they do, then they could just wipe you out unless your video is 100 times better than theirs. And if you're struggling at creating content, well then these next 2 hacks are going to really help you out. In fact, you need to focus on the first 3 seconds of your video before you focus on anything else. Way too many of you are putting in way too much effort outside of the first 3 seconds. I'm talking about people that spend hours and hours editing their videos. You don't need to do that if the first 3 seconds of your video are terrible. So here are 3 things that you could do to make the first 3 seconds better. 1, you can add in a voiceover. Voiceovers capture people's attention, and it's a barrier to entry, especially in the age of people not wanting to use their voice or wanting to use AI for everything, where everything just sounds the same. That makes your voice sound unique. The second thing I would do, I would add captions to the beginning of the video. It skyrockets the amount of audience retention that you get, which is going to help increase your views, increase your subscribers, and it's going to keep people more engaged. And then finally, whatever you are talking about, you need to make sure that that is the main focal point of the video, especially in the beginning. For example, if you're creating a video about Messi better be on the screen in the first 3 seconds. Not you. Or if you're creating a video about the stock market going up or the stock market going down, you should be portraying that thing and not you on the screen. The reason for this is because people are going to kind of feel like they got the rug pulled out from underneath them if you're not giving them the exact thing that the video says that you're going to be giving them, especially in the beginning of the video. Now this leads me to by far the most important part of this video, which is you need to get an outside perspective on your content. As human beings, we all have built up an ego. And if you don't think you have an ego, that's a sign of your ego shining through. And you need to make sure that you're actually getting an outside perspective. Let me ask you a question. If you were to try to get better at basketball, would you go to a coach? Yes. If you were to try to get better at art, would you go to a coach? Yes, or a teacher. If you were going to try to get better at music, the same thing. You would go to a coach or go to a teacher. So why should social media be any different? You need somebody with an outside perspective that can actually critique your content, because of course, you're going to think your content's amazing, but if you're not getting the views or the subscribers that you want to, then I can guarantee you that your content actually isn't amazing. And I want to personally look at your content, tell you exactly what to do differently, critique it, tell you what time to post, tell you what hashtags to use, and tell you what titles and what I think you should do differently in your content to guarantee that you get more subscribers in the next 30 days. That sounds interesting? Well then please keep watching this video, because I've got a special offer for you. And if you're coachable and you're ready to take your YouTube to the next level, I think you're going to love this. The opportunity to grow on YouTube and this organic reach that we're currently seeing is not going to last forever. And there are 2 things holding you back right now. The first one is that you haven't implemented everything that I just shared with you in this video. And the second is that you haven't gotten into my YouTube mentorship program yet, which literally is going to guarantee that I help you get more subscribers on YouTube in the next 30 days, or you get your money back, 0 questions asked. In fact, the average person that's gone through this program in the last 30 days has gained over 31,000 subscribers. And the lowest amount of subscribers anybody has ever gained is 1,000 subscribers if they implement everything that I share with them in this video. If you want results like that, please go to the link in the description below and sign up right now, because if you're still watching this video, I'm gonna guess that you're above average. So the odds of you getting over 31,000 subscribers is probably quite high. And if you don't remember, you need 1,000 subscribers in order to get monetized on YouTube. So this is a perfect opportunity for you to make more money from YouTube and for you to set yourself up to become a full-time YouTuber. In fact, I'm going to tell you exactly what to post, when to post, what hashtags to use, again, to guarantee that you get more subscribers on YouTube. If you don't get more subscribers, I will give you your money back, 0 questions asked. And it doesn't matter what your background is or what your niche is. This program is designed to help you get more subscribers faster and easier. Ultimately, it's going to get you more subscribers or your money back. This creator just went through it and gained over 100,000 subscribers. This creator over 150,000 subscribers, and this creator over 400,000 subscribers. And I want you to be my next success story, and I want you to be the next person that makes a full-time living from YouTube. So please go to the link in the description below, sign up right now. You literally have absolutely nothing to lose. You're gonna get more subscribers or you're gonna get your money back. If you're not interested in those 2 things, please watch the next 2 videos I put up on the screen, because they're the videos YouTube thinks you should watch next. Thank you so much for watching.